You are the universe. Hello and welcome, beautiful souls. Today for your pick-a-pile reading, we are choosing from angel numbers. The first angel number is 1111. The second angel number is 444. And the third group is angel number 1212. Take a moment, taking a deep breath, and ponder which message is for you today, and I will see you there. Hello and welcome, group number 1, to your reading. You chose angel number 1111. Angel number 1111 is a wake-up call. It talks about how you are accelerating. You are awakening from your 3D slumber. They're asking you to, begin steps towards your mission. Okay? It's time to get going. So that's what 1111 means as far as, and I know this is different meaning from what you guys call it within your angel numbers, but the angel numbers that I'm using are about our spiritual journey. Okay? They're not just daily messages. They literally are about our spiritual journey. So that's what I wanted. I do readings that are much deeper, and they're involving our spiritual journey, which essentially is what we are here for, right? Is to ascend. Okay? So they're asking you to wake up. Oh, wow. Spirit guardian of spring, activation. Yay. And then you have storm spirit, chaos. That's beautiful, because with the storm, seeds are able to be planted here so that there are new things that are going to be able to come for you with this activation. This is crazy. Activation, and I mean, this is about awakening to your potential. It's time to get on path. It may even feel like, a lot of chaos around you right now. You might really be struggling. And this is interesting too. Like, we've got 2 and a 4 and a 3 and a 6, 2, 3, 4. Been seeing a lot of numbers like that. Like, I don't know, you might have even been seeing, like, I'm seeing 1, 2, 3, 4. And I mean, I know your number that you chose for this reading is 1111, but that is the message that is coming forward with that as well. So let's see what else they want to tell you. You may feel like you're in a storm, and it's because things are changing. You're activating, and I mean, look at even the streamers are being woven. Do you remember that dance? What was that called when we were kids? I remember doing that one time at school. I think it starts with an M, maybe. It was some kind of a dance that you did, and at the end, your streamers were all braided together. It was really beautiful. Gaia. Oh my goodness. I mean, look at this energy, and look at this energy. It all looks very earth-like. Get grounded so that you can receive, so that you're comfortable in your body, is what they're saying. Get comfortable in your body, in yourself, and who you are. Oh my God, there's another storm card, and there is 44. So pile number 2 is 444. So, and there's 3 4s here. There's a 4 here and 2 4s. So that might be an indication that you may need to take a look at that message. I haven't done the message yet because it's pile number 2. So I can't really tell you if there's any synchronicity in it or not, but if you're guided there, I recommend that you go and take a look. I got this little tickle in my throat all day today. I might have to go get a lozenge or something. But as well, the crow is, someone that can move through the darkness and not be seen. And I mean, look at the energy here as well. They're asking you to awaken. Like, that's heart energy right there. They're asking you to awaken within the storm. Wow. Like, I mean, the perfect storm, and then storm spirit as well. Yeah. You may find that something very, very abruptly puts you on path. Something very abrupt. Heart of Source. Yeah. I said it's a heart awakening too with this. Feels like a heart awakening. Let's see what we have in these activation cards. It's interesting how I'm using the activation cards when they're saying, you know, wake up. It's time to wake up. I need to feel the card. I need to feel the card here. It feels sticky. It feels sticky. So you might feel stuck even. Like your energy might feel very, very stuck around you right now. But really spending time on the earth is going to be really important to you with this coming forward here with the Gaia card as the master. And with the storm, I mean, these are all earthly here, right? And then we've got Heart of Source, unconditional acceptance, all-encompassing love. And Gaia is the Great Mother. So we've got the Great Mother and the Great Father here, with Source being here. We're just taking one of these spirits, just one. Cosmic Flower. The frequency of Cosmic Flower activates our remembrance of the place we call home, the core from which we pour our magnificence out into the world. Yeah, you're really being asked to step up and take a chance on yourself. You know, you may have been having dreams as well. 1111 as well talks about manifestation, you know, being careful what you think about. I'm also seeing 1111 as, you know, the Four of Wands, the house and home stability, you know, making sure that you're really, really grounded, which is interesting. 1111 is the 4 as well, and you've got 44 here as well. So that's interesting as well. Yeah, you're being asked to trust in the chaos. I know that might sound strange, but to trust where the winds land it. Because it's orchestrated by Source. There's a man up here, I don't know if you can see it, in the mountains above. He's got the lightning bolt and he's throwing it down for the storm. And the lightning bolt here is in the heart of this crow, awakening to your darkness. And please don't get me wrong when I say that. We all have dark and light within us, but our darkness is our creation. It's the beginning of creation. What we don't know exists within us. Okay? And I mean, we can get into a really long discussion about that. I'm not going to get into that today. Those of you that follow me will be aware of my thoughts on that. And look at 10 of Cups is what I split on the deck, and Strength. Trust in the journey, I'm hearing. Trust in the journey. Like, I mean, these almost mirror one another here. With that. Oh my goodness, here, what we got going on? Those want to come as well. That one. Bottom of the deck, we have Justice. Wow, and it wants to move off. What's underneath it? The Ten of Swords and the Queen of Swords. So the Ten of Swords is the end of betrayal. You know, it's going to come into a balance with justice being here. Let's see what the cards reveal here. The Hermit, the Devil, the Nine of Swords, the Two of Pentacles, the Page of Pentacles, the King of Pentacles, and the Hanged Man. Higher perspective. Looking for perspective here. Okay, let's take a look here. The message that I get when I tap in here, I see the Two of Pentacles as making a choice. Pentacles is all about material life. Okay, so this is kind of, you know, moving from the Page into the King is about detailed, you know, being comfortable, stable, and then changing perspective on that. Changing perspective. On what you thought you knew. What is coming through with that message here. There's a lot of worry here. Hermit is about finding your light, going within and finding your light. And then we have the Devil here, which is all about, this is about habits, right? It can be like the shadow side of the self, and I said something about that even. Awakening the darkness within, yeah. And that is simply things about us that we don't like. Patterns and things that we repeat that keep us stuck in a sense of lack almost. I'm getting from this Devil card. I know we don't have the Five of Pentacles out here, but that's what it's feeling like here. Really going within and trying to find that inner light, right? But also seeing your own weaknesses. And that's what the Devil is being able to see what we perceive as weaknesses. But you know what? When we know what our weaknesses are, they no longer are a weakness. They can no longer hold us hostage. And that's what this is talking about, is knowing who you are. Knowing who you are. When you know who you are, your truth and your authenticity, it can't be used against you. Okay? This is simply a card of you know, not sure about what to do. Right? Hiding in the corner from your own greatness. It's interesting how the messages come through sometimes. Never sure what to expect with them, but I'm going to pull you guys a rune. But your 1111 is telling you that it's time to move forward. You've been in one place for long enough. Okay, you're overthinking it, and it's just making you go in circles. Okay. Hagalaz, disruption. Well, isn't that something with the storm cards here? Change, freedom, invention, and liberation. Break free from constricting identification with material reality, which is exactly what I said. You have looked at the material reality, and now you're looking at things with a new perspective, a new direction. Events may be beyond your control. It is the great awakener. It may be gradual or it may be sudden, but how you previously knew your reality will change. And that's what a storm does. It changes the landscape. This is a really beautiful, beautiful card, you guys. Congratulations. You are moving towards a higher state of awakening. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed my readings. And if you do, I will see you next time. Bye for now. Hello and welcome, group number 2. You chose angel number 444. Angel number 444 talks about focusing on your grounding and healing. Okay, it's really important to make sure that your chakras are all aligned and that upgrades are coming. So make sure that you're ready for them when they do arrive. Okay, 444 also talks about angels surrounding you. All right, so let's get your significator and see. Okay, apparently they want those. They left them there and then they wouldn't let me pick them up. So let's see what we've got. Oh, this was in our last reading. Isn't that interesting? Okay. If you go to that reading, you'll see a reference to this reading, even though I didn't even know it was happening yet. Forest Temple, Enlightenment. Yeah, getting ready for what's coming. Swan down here. You know, talking about what you're becoming. Enlightenment. I think I even said awakening or something like that with the 444 energy. Be ready, be prepared, or something like that, or be ready to receive that. So let's see what else they have for you within this reading. Spirit has had me change my readings to the fact that I don't really ask questions at the beginning. I leave it more open for the divine to be able to bring the message in, because you know, I just think it's important that there's important messages that they want put out at certain times, and they know way better than I do. So I just trust that that they got this, and they will bring me the message as it is needing to be heard, and it will be found by you guys when it is most needed. Okay. I'm also getting with this Forest Temple card this has to do with your body, like being able to look at, like your body is your temple here on earth, right? This is your temple. Also, this heart is really standing out on here as well, this green heart. I'm feeling a lot of heaviness in my shoulders with this reading as well. So you guys might also be feeling a lot of burdens or something. Okay, and this is even said to get ready with alignment in your foundation. So maybe you are struggling as far as, you know, maybe money or something like that, material aspects. Hollow bone, teachability, and stellar gateway activation. Man, there's been a lot of this card coming out a lot lately. The stellar gateway activation. Let's see what else they have for us. I feel kind of sick to the stomach all of a sudden too. So you guys might be fighting something, like, you know, maybe you're fighting some kind of flu, or you haven't been well, or that kind of thing. And something that Spirit is saying is to really ground your body, to make yourself, you know, present within the earth energy here will help you to feel better. Let's do that right now. Let's take in a deep breath. All the way down to your toes. And then when you breathe up, I want you to imagine breathing right up from the earth and bringing that energy all the way up. And releasing. Let's do that again and just ground our bodies in. And one more time. Okay. It feels like you guys are also going through, like, I feel almost dizzy. Even with grounding, I feel almost dizzy. It's very odd. So you also might be receiving an upgrade, like as far as crown chakra, well, the stellar gateway it talks about here, and that's one of the chakras outside of the body too. So it could even be that. Let's see what else we have. Hanuman, devoted warrior, let God's love hold you in strength. And transition. The frequency of transition supports our deep understanding of the ever-changing nature of existence and our lives, so that we can learn to let go, surrender to the process, and allow transition to occur with ease and grace. Turn on my air here. So you are definitely going through a transition, which, I mean, they already talked about with that grounding energy to make sure that you are ready for that transition. And maybe that's why I'm feeling dizzy, is because there is going to be energies that are coming in to upgrade you guys. And they did say make sure that you're ready for that upgrade. Make sure your body is aligned and make sure you're grounded. Like this is like snake energy here. But also yin and yang. Like this circling behind is yin and yang, the way it's split with it. Interesting. Okay, what are we going to use for the tarot today, Spirit? We're going to use this one. Remain open, like with this teachability here. Like, I mean, this is really talking about chakra alignment to me here today. Is there 7? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then up in here, stellar, possibly, that they're talking about. Yeah, make sure you're staying in alignment, because there's going to be some information that comes in. And if you're not grounded and in alignment, you won't be able to receive it. Okay, we have the Knight of Cups on the bottom. Gift. Receiving a gift. Oh, look at this. The High Priestess starts the reading. Intuition. Yeah, with the stellar gateway, and I felt like the crown or something like that. Moving in, receiving. Upper chakras. 4 of Pentacles. Yeah, and I mean the 4 is your number, you know, that was brought to you. So just, you know, hold on to foundational energy, but don't hold on so tight that you can't expand. The Page of Cups. The 3 of Swords. The 9 of Swords. The 7 of Wands. Okay, well that's good. Happy to see that. And the 4 of Wands. Look at that. Yeah, if you felt drawn to pile number 1, I would watch that as well. There's definitely some messages in there, and I know why I told pile number 1 what I told them. So we got the 4 of Wands and the 4 of Pentacles. So that's 44 here for you as well, which is what you chose within this pile. So whether you're seeing those numbers or not. But this is about, you know, letting go of your stringent, you know, holding on to things too tightly. You know, the Page of Cups is somebody young that wants to give and experience. They're very loving, full of love. But we got the 3 of Swords here, which is, you know, heartbreak, heartache. And then the 9 of Swords is worry. This is taking me back to possibly something that has happened within your human life here, like childhood possibly even. Or you might have had not been allowed to really be free. But this Seven of Wands here is about standing up for yourself. Like you see how he's, you know, fighting off those other wands, but they're beneath him. You know, he's rising above it. And you see how he's going up. So he's rising above it. And look at all the flowers he's got on his wand. You know, they don't have very many on theirs, but look at all that he has. You know, things are blossoming for him, coming into bloom. And the Four of Wands, this is a card of, you know, having a happy home. And look at, those are the same flowers on that wand. The same flowers. And they're dancing, they're happy. Yeah, you're being asked to really trust yourself and being able to stand up for your own values because of what you've learned. Okay? You are the High Priestess. You have the ability to figure things out. To just have a knowing about them. You know. The self. Know yourself. Okay. Remain humble while recognizing your potential. There you go. And I mean, that is the High Priestess, right? Everything that you have been through has brought you to this position where you're at right now. You know, being teachable, remaining humble so that you can learn new things. Don't think you know everything, because you don't. None of us do. It doesn't matter how much work we've done. We can learn something every single day, and we should learn something every single day. Whether it's about ourselves, it's about somebody else, whatever it is, right? Something that comes into us that we did not know before, you know, that allows us to expand our consciousness just that little bit more. And that's what this is talking about. Be ready to expand your consciousness. Be ready, because it's coming. It's time, they're saying. It's time. It's the Mary Pole, I think that's called. Okay, pile number 2. This was your reading. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you next time. Bye for now. Hello, pile number 3, and welcome to your reading. You chose angel number 1212. 1212 talks about the ascended masters, okay? It converts into a 3-3, which is the number for the ascended masters, okay? It's reminding you to raise your frequency to a higher octave, okay? You're being asked to work with your higher self, with Gaia, and with your entire spiritual team, okay? You are meant to be an inspiration to humanity and to move more on a spiritual path. Okay, so that is that number, and I just cut Dragon Power. I just saw it. Okay. Wise Woman of the Grove. Interesting. It's Indigenous. Ascended Masters, so this is going way back. This reminds me of White Buffalo Calf Woman. Yeah, this is a deep connection for sure to Gaia. Deep connection to Gaia. I feel like they want me to use my other deck for you guys. So I'm going to try to get it here if I can. Not sure where it is, but let me look. Right here. The Native Spirit deck. This is an absolutely beautiful deck. And because this has this native in here, I just feel very, very strongly that we need to pull from this deck. So let me see. Ancestors are the one is what cut. And elder. Oh my goodness, you guys. Yeah. Definitely, like wise woman of the grove. They're talking about ancient wisdom coming in, ancient practice. Like, you know, really, look at this, ancient forest. And she's the woman of the grove in the forest. Some of you might be called to herbal medicines, that kind of thing. But it goes even deeper than that. Like it's ancient practices. Ancient practices, maybe plant medicine even, that kind of a thing. But it's yeah, let's see what else they have. I'm going to pull another one from this deck and see what they, it just felt right that it came from this deck. Spirit of air. Yeah. Heaven and earth. Heaven and earth. On the bottom of the deck we have, just going to put it away, and they said, no, you need to show that because this is the great mystery and it has both the blue and the green energies in here, which this is the blue and the green energies here. So they want to show this as well. My goodness, there's going to be a lot of cards in this pile by the looks of things here. So let's see. I'm going to set this one here as well. That's really beautiful. Okay, let's see what else we have here. Deep diver. Number 10. Diving into a task. That deck doesn't feel like it wants to come in with this reading. $1212 is about the ascended masters as well, I believe, and White Buffalo Calf Woman is as well an ascended master, like within the indigenous cultures. Serapis Bay, a paradigm shift to grow and make the necessary change. Yeah, you're really being asked to, you know, step up. Integration. The frequency of integration supports our embrace of every aspect of ourselves, allowing what we perceive as positive and what we perceive as negative to harmonize in a balanced symphony of life. There's something wanting to come out of this card here. Ochihualama, Ochihala, Chinaneha, Awanahaha, Chiwaneha, Awikala, Awiha China, Chinahiha Lamaha, Iha, Iganama. She's really bringing in the energy of grounding you know, into the earth and getting with the flow of the earth, respecting and honoring the planet. There's a treasure chest here as well. Wise woman of the grove. I just feel like she wants to bring through a bunch of light language. Honoring yourself, honoring traditions, honoring culture. Respect is huge here within this card. Iwa Shuma. Shuma Hala. Kamaliha. Leha. Shoma Iganaha. Iganaha Aramaha. Ishnanaha. Behanaha. Behanaha. Awa Ihalama. Bewanaha. Bewanaha Iga Niha. She's talking about the rooting in of the self, as recognizing the self as being part of the earth, that you are part of the earth, just as the trees are rooted within the earth. We are not placed where we cannot move, but our feet root us all the same. She has such a deep message. I'm really getting as well, like, you know, really respectful energy. Not everyone will want to hear this and will want to hear the light language that comes through, but there is a connection here with Serapis Bay being here. Serapis Bay is, you know, very high frequency as well. I mean, look at the rainbow light around him. I feel a really big heart opening as I'm touching this heart and Serapis Bay. It's like a flowing through of the energy. Iniha miha, shushana, shushana shomaha, shomaha ekana, ekana tera maha, ekana shoma awa maha ha ha ha, kilama, kilama e lamaha. Everything is connected, she's saying. There's an interconnectedness, like a wovenness within all things. There's a wovenness of something here. And she really wants you to honor yourself as a sacred vessel of the divine. I feel very emotional with that. Wow. Yeah, it feels very important to honor yourself. And once again, this reading is getting seems like number 3, it seems like quite often ends up being a really, really deep dive. Oh, we got deep dive here even. But yeah, she's really wanting to talk. Let's see what the tarot wants to bring. Great Mother of the Sky, she's saying. Great Mother of the Sky, we honor you. We honor you and all your gifts you have bestowed upon us. We are in deep gratitude. She's bringing a prayer forward because of how the earth has been dishonored, and as well as like within indigenous cultures, like we talk about the star people that came in and brought us all of these beautiful gifts, and we have taken advantage of them, and we have destroyed a lot of things with them, and they were not brought here for destruction. They were brought here for construction. They were brought here to be able to help us to develop better, and instead we have taken them and have used them more for destruction instead of honoring. And that's what she's saying, is that they're honoring those that have come here with gifts. Wow. Wow. Ooh. I feel really emotional with that. Wow. It just feels like a really big realization in some way. We have our cards. Interesting. A big realization, a paradigm shift. Yeah. To grow, make the necessary change. Yeah. Three of hearts on the bottom, or sorry, Three of Swords on the bottom here, which is kind of the energy that I was feeling from her here, like the sadness and the sorrow, right? Of not honoring and respecting the gifts that were brought. The gifts of the earth herself, the seeds that were given to us, with the plants. And this talked about plant medicine in the very beginning. We've polluted the air, we've polluted the water, we've polluted the land. And that's what she's talking about here. You guys have a really big mission. You might be people that really work with conservation within the land. It's really beautiful energy. 7 of Wands, 2 of Wands. Yeah, standing up. Interesting. Standing up for something. Standing up for, rising above it. And that's kind of what she's talking about here, is that somebody has to do something. King of Pentacles. Yeah. Okay. I'm getting the gist of this. Let me finish this cards here. The Emperor. Oh my God, yes. This is exactly what they're talking about. Page of Wands. The Sun. And the Knight of Cups. Yeah, this is exactly what they're talking about here, is the patriarchal society that we have been in, where there has been, so much control, where everything has been about money, 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 money. Like the King of Pentacles is here, the Emperor is here, which again, talks about a lot of material, the control of everything, running things, being in control, the power. I mean, look at her. She's rubbing his feet here. Like, really? It's interesting I chose this deck even. And then we got the Page of Wands here, which is young and inspiring, right? This is female energy here that's inspired to plant something. And then we have the sun, the enlightenment, right? The Knight of Cups with the gift of love. Now, what's the backstory here? Let me see. Knight of Wands, inspiration. There's the Two of Cups right there. That's what this is supposed to be here, you guys. I'm gonna set this here, but the Two of Cups is what we're supposed to be here, is be, you know, completely blended with, you know, masculine and feminine, and not have that control that has been happening here. And there's the Queen of Wands just beneath that. Yeah. The inspirational, you know, fiery, creative queen. Interesting. Interesting. This is a really interesting pile, you guys. And again, it's went well over what the other piles have. Let's see what we have for your ruin here. She still has something to say. She's looking at me. She's like, I'm not done yet, Dean. Ingu's fertility resonates with the moon, can represent a reveal of a new path. It brings strength to achieve completion, resolution, from which comes a new beginning. This one wanted to come out. Gateway. Thursas. There is work to be done both inside and outside yourself. You are ready to contact the divine, to illuminate your experience so its meaning shines through its form. A time of non-action. You must contemplate and reflect what is hidden in yourself, what needs exposure before right action can be taken. Yeah. Really find out what that is that's buried, and that's what this deep diver is talking about. I didn't really get a chance to explore all the cards because the wise woman of the grove just had so much to say on behalf of everything. I mean, I'm even feeling like pangs of energy coming up into my, you know, into my body. With this great cleanse, it feels like a great cleanse that needs to happen here to prepare. Yeah. Okay, you guys, I'm gonna have to end this reading here. I mean, I might go into a deeper reading at some and channel the wise woman of the grove here, because it feels like she has a lot to say. She has a lot to say, and it's just getting to be extremely long for pick a card reading. But definitely, they are asking you to move into action. However, this resonates with you, with what it is that she said, and whatever came through, whatever way for you, your journey wants to take you, okay? So thank you for listening. Thank you for supporting, and I will see you next time. Bye for now.